Facing our multimillionaires today, we have an entrepreneur who says he has a proven track record in business, but is now keen to secure investment in his latest idea. As we know, it's hard to charm the dragons and even harder to get them to part with their cash.
Hello Dragons, my name is Charlton and I'm the founder of the Umbrella Academy. I'm here today to offer you the opportunity to invest $100,000 for 20% of my company. Umbrellas have been around for more than 4,000 years, with it only changing once every 500 years or so. The Umbrella Academy was created to be the frontier and the next step of umbrellas. The umbrellas I make are unique for 3 reasons. The first being, the materials used are recyclable, meaning the manufacturing of the umbrellas is extremely cheap. The second thing is, they are the first umbrellas with customizable LED lights. And lastly, the material used for the umbrella makes printing designs on the umbrella cheap and easy. I've been selling umbrellas at fairs for 3 years now, and I think this can go big. With that being said, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Why do you need us?
Well, the global umbrella market is valued at over $7 billion, with not one company on top. I believe that the Umbrella Academy can be that one company in about 5 years' time with the help of a dragon.
You're more here for the PR then?
PR is part of it for sure, but I would also need the money to help expand the company.
So, manufacturing price?
Well, since the materials we use for the umbrellas are actually recyclable, it is actually very cheap to manufacture, coming in at a price of $1.172. A function I use when manufacturing large amounts of umbrellas is actually C at X equals 1.172X.
Selling price?
Originally I was selling the umbrellas for $10, and then I started fluctuating the price a little bit to test out the market, and I found that for every time I bumped up the price by 15 cents, I usually get 10 less sales. This got me to develop a function to find which price would generate the most revenue. I averaged out my sales per month and came up with this. R at X equals 500 minus 10x, 10 plus 0.15x, where X equals number of price increases. The function's zeros are at negative 67 and 50, or $0 and $17.50. So I couldn't increase the price to $17.50 or else nobody would buy the overpriced product. The function's maximum was at X equals negative 8.333 extended, or negative $1.5, which equates to $8.75. This is what I found would get the most sales. So a new function for the new price is R at X equals 8.75x.
Profit.
To get a function for a profit, I subtracted the manufacturing price function from the revenue function. 8.75x minus 1.172x is 7.578x, where x is the amount of sales.
How many times can you recharge the batteries in here?
Right now the manufacturer stated that it's around 1,000 times.
Okay.
I think it's absolutely beautiful. What's wrong? It's all too good.
I can tell you, I do like it immediately. Have you got protection on it?
Yes, I have patent protection on the umbrellas.
Have you got the patent here?
I do actually.
Do you mind if I have a look at it?
Absolutely, yep.
It feels like you've just put a pin in me.
How so?
I was feeling that perhaps you've got a utility patent for lights, but you haven't, have you?
No, you can't.
What's the patent for, Peter?
It's basically a design. So if you change the light or change anything, the look and
Just a
feel of
design.
it, anybody can do it.
It's design, but you can change the design, do it in a slightly different
Correct.
way.
Correct.
That's
No,
it.
but there's some big players. They could.
Well, there are, but...
How long will it take a decent-sized company to integrate lights?
Well, I'd say it's definitely doable, but that's the whole point with this, is to be the first ones to do it.
No, but you could see the excitement when you talk about that, and then it became quite exciting. Whereas now, I think that your design and your works are still exciting, but not perhaps to the same level.
A first painful blow for the entrepreneurs as their lack of patent leaves their product vulnerable to competition.
When you walked in earlier, I just loved the branding, loved the look. Everything about it was fantastic. I'm all about design. That, to me, was just an extraordinary melange of something that I would want to be a part of. However, the patent is just not there. And it's just not an investable business for me. But I think you will be very successful. And I think anything you touch, if this is what you've designed so far, you're very, very creative. But I'm afraid I won't be investing, so I'm out.
No cash from Kelly Hoppen, as the product's lack of protection puts her off investing. What conclusion has Deborah Meaden reached?
I think it's really neat. I often say, I've just got to see the map. I've just got to think, right, I know what I can do with this. You know, I know how I can help. I've got no idea. So I might as well tell you now, I'm out.
Thank you for your feedback.
And when you first came in, I did think silently, this is it. But seeing the design pattern, I realise it's not. So on that basis, I'm going to say that I'm out. But I wish you every success.
Thank you.
I am a little bit concerned that there's no patent protecting the actual facility and more designs can come up. But I think, you know, if there's a natural investor here today, it might be peers, but it's certainly not me. So I'm going to clear myself out.
Tense times for the entrepreneurs as 4 dragons turn their back on a deal. It's now all down to Piers Linney.
Pains me, but I'm out.
Defeat, as Piers Linney's exit brings an end to the entrepreneur's hopes of investment.
So gutting.
Now it's back to plan B, of forging ahead without a dragon on board.
And Evan Davis explores the economic forces that are polarising Britain in Mind the Gap, London versus the rest, tomorrow night at 9. Frankie Boyle, Ed Byrne, Russell Howard and Mickey Flanagan join Dara as Mock the Week looks back at science and technology next. And it's the world movie premiere of Barbara over on BBC4 now.